Hey there Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am an astrologer and I make videos all about astrology. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be discussing the part of fortune in the natal chart. So looking at its function and how to calculate it in your chart, followed by the part of fortune through the signs. So stay tuned. But before we do dive into today's video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and click the bell. And if you are interested in a personal reading, you can visit my website, hannahselsewhere.com. There you can also find my practical astrology ebooks and merch. All the links will be in the description box below. Alright, so I do hope that you find this video to be helpful today. Let's do this. Okay, so what exactly is the part of fortune? Well, the part of fortune is also known as the lot of fortune, and it's an Arabic point, and Arabic points or lots are points based on mathematical calculations of three horoscopic bodies, such as angles and planets. Other commonly used lots include the lot of spirit and the lot of Eros. However, the part or lot of fortune seems to be a pretty popular one within the astrological community. So I just really wanted to dive into it today. I think it's an interesting topic. And it is said to represent our greatest joy and happiness, as well as our utmost success and prosperity. Though I think it's often viewed as being like a pot of gold. And then I thought about this further. How about the pot of gold that can be found at the end of a rainbow? And me being a typical Virgo Aquarius mix, I looked up the meaning of a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. And according to Collins Dictionary, a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow is something that will be very difficult to achieve in reality, although you dream of getting it. Therefore, whilst the part of fortune can indicate our greatest joy and success and prosperity, perhaps it's not actually an easy task in order to reach these things. And I'm going to be super honest right now, but not everyone gets to achieve the type of success they wish to obtain in life. But it's still the part of fortune that points towards our hope, okay? And our desire to reach that pot of gold, so to speak. Then again, rainbows don't have an end. The end is actually an illusion, so perhaps there is also something elusive, okay? There's an elusive quality to the part of fortune in the natal chart. Or maybe it's signifying our dreams and how it's important to believe in our dreams. After all, what if they do come true, right? What if we reach our greatest success? Moreover, the part of fortune can signify our skills, our talents, and our career. Now, of course, other things within the chart can point towards our career, but it can tell us a thing or two about the gifts we have to offer the world, as well as the rewards we gain from doing so. Naturally, this doesn't have to be in a financial way. Of course, it can be, but it can be in other ways, such as emotional rewards, physical rewards, learning rewards, relationship rewards, many types. I suppose it depends on where the part of fortune is located in your chart, and we will get into the signs shortly. And just thinking about success again, there are other forms of success that don't necessarily include the likes of status, money, or reaching our career goals. I say these things because success is often measured this way in society. But yes, Perhaps success to you is making sure all of your family are fed and clothed, that they have enough, or overcoming something that terrifies you, or working through something very difficult. Success can manifest in many different ways, basically. Still, things like buying a home, passing your driving test, having a child, getting married, all successful things to be celebrated as well. In fact, the criteria for success depends on the context and maybe relative to a particular observer or belief system. I mean, a 12-year-old isn't going to understand a 40-year-old's version of success. And a 70-year-old might look at a 30-year-old and think, are you crazy? The one other thing I want to touch on is how the part of fortune can be associated with our physical body and health. It's this whole notion of health is wealth. After all, without our health, we won't be able to properly enjoy life. I know for me, I was sick. Well, I still sort of am a little bit sick, but last week it was especially bad. It was a terrible week for me. I hated every minute of it, I'm gonna be honest. And what I really don't like about being sick is how it's almost impossible to imagine yourself healthy again. It's so mentally challenging that way. It's only when I feel myself just coming out of being sick that then I think, hey, I should have reminded myself that it isn't forever. Though for many people, they can be sick, very sick actually, for extensive periods of time, whether that be physically or mentally, etc. And it was Lee Strasberg that said, good health is the most important thing. More than success, more than money, more than power. Let us know what you think of this quote in the comment section. I would love to know your thoughts. Still, mind, body, and soul, they are all connected. And in order to truly enjoy life, looking after ourselves is so necessary. That way we can cherish whom we love and what we own as well, and so on. Indeed, it's the part of fortune that can be tied to our health. Though the last thing that I do want to touch on before we get into these signs is how to find your part of fortune. Okay, so the easy way to find your part of fortune is to go onto astro.com and just select Powers Fortune from the additional object section, or you can find a part of fortune calculator online. Try typing it into Google. But to calculate your part of fortune, you must know if you have a day chart or a night chart. If you have a day chart, the sun will be in any of the last 6 houses, so houses 7 to 12. And if you have a night chart, the sun will be in any of the first 6 houses, so houses 1 to 6. In day charts, you plus the ascendant and the moon, and then you minus the sun. And in night charts, you plus the ascendant and the sun, and you minus the moon. Though keep in mind the zodiac wheel, okay? The zodiac wheel is 360 degrees, and each sign is 30 degrees. For example, Aries is 0 through to 30, Taurus is 30 through to 60, so on, so forth, okay? These are the numbers you should be calculating. So just using my own chart as an example, so I have a night chart because my sun is in the 6th house using the whole sign system. My ascendant is 15 degrees in Virgo, so that's 165 degrees. My sun is 19 degrees in Aquarius, so that's 319 degrees, and then my moon is in Aries at 15 degrees, so that's 15 degrees. 163 plus 319 minus 15, because I have a night chart, that equals 469. 469 minus 360, that is 109. So I went around the zodiac wheel there. 90 degrees to 120 degrees is the sign of Cancer. Therefore, my part of fortune is 19 degrees Cancer. Oh, and by the way, you are looking for this glyph right here. All right, so let's get into these signs. The part of fortune in Aries. When you start new projects and spark creative ideas, you feel successful. When you have freedom to move in a direction you want, you experience joy. Your passion, strength, leadership, willpower, and motivation can help you prosper. And you feel happiest when you're being independent, when you're achieving your goals. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're doing something that is your own. Exercising and challenging yourself can be strong indicators of good health. Your career might involve being courageous. It might involve leadership, using a ton of energy, or defending others. Perhaps it involves sports, competition, emergencies, burns, or energy. The part of fortune in Taurus. When you steadily build and achieve tangible results, you feel successful. When you feel settled and know there is a steady income coming in, you experience joy. Your attentiveness, patience, investments, materials, and persistence can help you prosper. You feel happiest when things in your life feel solid and secure. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're being creative, when you're being artistic. Nourishing your body and feeling relaxed can be strong indicators of good health. Your career might involve being highly skilled, being determined and consistent, having a concrete plan, or providing a pleasurable experience. Perhaps it involves music, money, art, materials, or loyalty. The part of fortune in Gemini. When you deliver new information and get curious, you feel successful. When you can explore new ideas and get creative, you experience joy. Your humor, intellect, versatility, movement, and education can all help you prosper. You feel happiest when you're engaging in interesting discussions and topics. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're playing around with many options. Laughter and being open to learning can be strong indicators of good health. Your career might involve being investigative, networking, using your smarts, using your wit, or being multi-dimensional. Perhaps it involves the likes of trade, reporting, documenting, research, or teaching. The part of fortune in Cancer. When you nurture your projects, growth, and loved ones, you feel successful. When you feel like you belong, you experience joy. Your compassion, love, insight, intuition, and emotional security can help you prosper. You feel happiest when you feel close to those you care about. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're being motherly, when you're being supportive. Regulating your emotions and meeting your needs can be strong indicators of good health. Your career might involve being empathetic, working from home, providing emotional comfort, or using your intuition. Perhaps it involves families, women, hosting, caregiving, or memory. The part of fortune in Leo. When you use your creativity and put your heart into what you love, you feel successful. When you're in the spotlight putting on a show, you experience joy. Your liveliness, confidence, radiance, charisma, hobbies, and your playfulness can help you prosper. You feel happiest when you're having fun, when you're in your element. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're being childlike and entertaining. Confidently expressing yourself and being carefree can be indicators of good health. Your career might involve being enthusiastic, taking the lead, including others, or being self-assured. Perhaps it involves drama, art, sports, entertainment, or management. The part of fortune in Virgo. So when you pay attention to details and just polish things up, you feel successful. When you create order out of chaos, you experience joy. Your intellect, helpfulness, reliability, discretion, systems, and services, all these things can help you prosper. And you feel happiest when you're able to use your analytical skills excellently. Your greatest joy is obtained when you can improve things within your environment. being orderly and thinking clearly can be indicators of good health, okay? And your career might involve being shrewd, fixing problems, addressing issues, or serving others. Perhaps it even involves health, food, exercise, or bookings. The part of fortune in Libra. When you maintain harmonious partnerships and create win-win outcomes, you feel successful. When you have things in a nice balance within your life, you experience joy. Your tact, grace, beauty, fashion, and your observations can all help you prosper. You feel happiest when you can remain impartial and fair. Your greatest joy is obtained when you see other sides to any situation. Satisfying relationships and taking feedback on board can be indicators of good health. Your career might involve being negotiable, exploring alternatives, using your creativity, or exchanging information. Perhaps it involves customer service, law, art, or fashion. The part of fortune in Scorpio. When you are perceptive and when you look beneath the surface, you feel successful. And when you feel a strong bond between you and others, you experience joy. Your power, passion, intensity, incisiveness, and deeper insights can help you prosper. You feel happiest when you're unraveling mysteries, when you're bringing truth to light, and your greatest joy is obtained when you focus on something higher or deeper. Healthy, intimate relationships and exploring your desires can be indicators of good health. Your career might involve being dynamic, doing investigative research, transforming the lives of others, or using your psychic abilities. Perhaps it even involves the occult, sex, death, or managing resources. The part of fortune in Sagittarius. When you broaden your horizons and explore the world around you, you feel successful. When you can expand and grow, you experience joy. Your honesty, openness, optimism, knowledge, and faith can help you prosper, and you feel happiest when you're chasing after your many exciting aspirations. Your greatest joy is obtained when you keep adding to your life experiences. Feeling free, inspired, and uplifted can be indicators of good health. And your career might involve being philosophical, using scientific methods, doing things outside of your comfort zone, or staying true to your morals and your beliefs. Perhaps it involves travel, publishing, lecturing, or religion. The part of fortune in Capricorn. When you achieve your long-term goals, you feel successful. When you know what the long-term plan is and you stick to it, you experience joy. Your determination, self-reliance, commitment, accomplishments, and your reputation can help you prosper. You feel happiest when you're in control, when you're managing things, when you're keeping on top of things. And your greatest joy is obtained when you're respected for your hard work and for your efforts. Feeling successful and being hands-on can be indicators of good health. And your career might involve being persevering and structured, taking on a management position, or having a great deal of responsibility. Perhaps it involves engineering, the government, directing, or architecture. The part of fortune in Aquarius. So when you add your unique twist to things and you think outside of the box, you feel successful. When you are a few steps ahead of everyone else, you experience joy. Your originality, friendliness, quirks, new ideas, and group connections can help you prosper. You feel happiest when you're inventive, when you're being innovative. Your greatest joy is obtained when you are a part of something that is greater than yourself, when you're a part of a community. Questioning or challenging ideas and seeking freedom can be indicators of good health. Your career might involve being technological, coming up with theories, working online, or gathering people together, and exploring other people's thoughts. Perhaps it involves science, astrology, computers, or creativity. And lastly, the part of fortune in Pisces. So when you use your imagination and find your rhythm, find your flow, you feel successful. When you explore the fantasy world or the spiritual world, you experience joy. Your visualizations, dreams, empathy, intuition, creativity, and flexibility can all help you prosper. And you feel happiest when you're exploring the unknown, when you go beyond this world. Your greatest joy is obtained when you're performing miracles, when you're believing in the impossible. Connecting with your inner self or your higher self and feeling tranquil can be indicators of good health. Your career might involve being deeply perceptive, healing, using your psychic abilities, or showing compassion towards others. Perhaps it involves guiding, photography, film, painting, or dance. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video on the part of fortune. Please let me know if you did find this video to be helpful, and just let us know your thoughts and your opinions. I mean, did you learn something new today? What do you think about the function of the part of fortune? I know I expressed a bit of an idea, a bit of a theory. Let us know your thoughts and your opinions, and if you want to share your own experiences, feel free to do so. I would really appreciate your feedback. But with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, if you would like to see more videos from myself and you have not yet subscribed, then make sure that you click that subscribe button and also give this video a like if you did like it today. And I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye. I'm still kind of sick.